Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Twitter Live. This is a Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever live you want to call it, which we do every Wednesday, 2 p.m. BST. And today I have a young chap, Vish, with me. Uh, Vish is, we were talking just before starting this Twitter space that how Wish has grown in last 365 days exactly, and how his company has grown. So a lot of interesting stories coming to our way. Welcome on board, Wish, and why don't you tell our audiences what you do, what your background has been, and what you're trying to build currently.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for inviting me first. And yeah, I'm really glad to be here over here. So my name is Vishwas, but community calls me Vish. So I turned Vish almost like 3 years ago because that the time when I joined the NFT and the Web3 space. And before that, I have been designing games. I have been like building, designing games, and also like running my own game studios. And one day I was actually scrolling Instagram and someone just listed an NFT for 0.33. And I was like, what is NFT? Maybe like it's a non-financial, non-financial time, right? Because that time like the COVID and all was going on. So I was like, maybe it is a non-financial time. But then that particular person just sold that particular NFT, and I was like, no, it is not like that. This is the next financial time. So I just started exploring about that, and I started creating NFTs at the same time. So that's how I joined NFT and Web3. And if you ask me, like when I bought my first crypto, so in 2016, I bought my first crypto, like first Bitcoin, and then like started mining Bitcoin as well during my from my college hostel itself. And after like joining the whole NFT space, I was like very much keen and very much interested about the Web3 games. And was playing Web3 games as well. One thing I realized, the fun factor was completely missing in the Web3 game. So we decided to launch our first Web3 game in 2020. And when we like started working on that, no resources, nothing. Whenever you like see, whenever you write Web3 game, you will gonna like find nothing on in 2020 and in 2021. So it was like very challenging for us, but
So was
we
it
created the
even
game.
called Web3 games in 2020, or what? I mean, because I never heard about a Web3 game in 2020. Was it even called that, or it was not called that?
Oh, it was more like play to earn NFT games, not
Correct.
Web3 game. Yeah, exactly.
Correct. So that term
Uh,
was not even coined then.
Yeah, exactly. So like I have actually created more like a metaverse kind of environment. Okay.
Hmm.
And then like we have like I got the DM from one of the product manager of Animators, and Animators like a very huge project. Their total volume traded is like around 15,000 Ethereum, just like
Okay.
for the Animators. Monkey has like more. So combined they have like more than like 20,000 plus Ethereum volume trade during
Hmm.
that particular time. So it was like very one of the like biggest project. So they told us, we are looking to create a game, can you just create one? So that's how like I just created an
Got it.
Animoki
Got it.
Waka Monkey game. And then like in 2021, one of my friend Jill Kashyap, right now she's in Animoca brands, but that time she was in Voodoo. So we have been like creating, like we have been like working together, and we were actually like testing our game with Voodoos. And then she introduced us with OP games, and we started like building NFT Rush. So NFT Rush was like the first interoperable game. You can actually say that because any NFT avatar can turn into your game avatar. So that's how like we started, and we created that game in just 2 weeks. I'm just like talking about the game because it was a hyper casual game. But adding the Web3 element of fetching the NFTs inside the game and deploying that particular game on a completely decentralized environment, it took us almost like 2 to 3 months. And that particular moment we realized, okay, what is going on? If a game developer wants to like do the same thing, even just to like explore the possibilities of a Web3 gaming, a new technology, they won't be able to do that. They have to hire a blockchain developer. They have to then write a smart contract, then optimize a smart contract, then they have to like pay for the auditing fee. I mean, like, it is like a very long journey, and at the same time they have to like make it compatible for the game as well. So then we came up with the fact that, okay, let's link it. which means like people do not have to like worry about anything, and link will gonna like be the infrastructure, be the middle layer between blockchain and games, and allow game developers to just focus on game development than the like rather than like worrying about the Web3 complexities. And then we like started link in April 2022, and we had no idea, $0 in our bank account, and we had like some of our savings, but we just like started out of nowhere, like we have to do this. And then whole bear market came into the picture, and when everyone was have already raised and we were about to raise funds, now like we have no option that because the market was like very much competitive. So we decided that rather than going and talking to VCs and telling them, okay, we have some actual legit ideas, let's create a legit product. And we keep working. And in July, we have got the grants from Filecoin, and that actually like supported our product, and we like continue building that. So like the whole point is, if I like sum up the whole journey, what we have achieved while creating NFT Rush, it took us 2 to 3 months of time to just deploy that particular game on a completely decentralized network and adding the Web3 elements into it. Now any game developer can do the same thing in 2 minutes. So we are saving almost 60 to 90 days of timeline. And the best part is we are actually accessible to everyone. So that is the whole point, and that is the whole vision of Link, making blockchain gaming accessible.
Got it. So do you put Link as a product company or is it a service company?
It's a product company. That is the
It's a
whole
product
point. It
company.
is a B2B and B2C at the same time. I'm
Okay.
gonna like come on that, like, how it is B2C and B2B as well.
Okay, okay. So just to explain it to me, so let's say if I'm a game developer or and I have developed, let's say, a small game for my phone where I, let's say, something like as simple as a Subway Surfer, and I want to convert it into a Web3 game. So what are the steps? What do I do after this? Is what I wanted to understand.
So first you have to like go to the Link website, and then you do not have to like fill tons of forms to get in touch with us. You can just like go to get the details of our GitHub, and you can actually get the access of our SDKs. You can download
Hmm.
the SDKs,
Hmm.
drag and drop the SDKs. Our SDKs will gonna like have three core elements. First,
Hmm.
wallet integration. Second, in-game marketplace, which allows
Hmm.
buy, sell, rent, land, and listing of the in-game assets. And
Hmm.
third, the cross-chain aspects.
Hmm.
Once you like integrated everything, you just like list your scenes. Like you have to just arrange the scene while creating the build folder, right? The
Hmm.
best part is you can actually like choose your favorite chain within one click. So
Okay.
it's like best part. So even if you like want to like deploy on Polygon mainnet or testnet or like
Hmm.
on Goerli,
Hmm.
one click and done. At the same time,
Understood.
you can actually like add your in-game market, like you can actually like add your contract address, and
Hmm.
you can actually like get the contract address via our NFT deployer, which
Hmm.
allows you to like convert your in-game assets as NFT uh, in 4 clicks. So you
Understood.
do not have to like worry about anything. And best part is,
Hmm.
with one click, you can actually integrate Biconomy gasless. So
Okay.
you do not even have to like worry about
Manual
like
stream.
opening a document of
Correct.
Biconomy or anything. Just like
Hmm.
one click and done. And
Understood.
then you can actually like integrate everything and create
Hmm.
the build, and you can actually like test it out. And if you want to like launch your game on a completely decentralized network, so we have a
Hmm.
portal, which is more like a itch.io of Web3. But the difference
Hmm.
is every single thing is deployed on a decentralized network, even a decentralized storage. So we are not even like
Hmm.
saving your like game
Everything.
data or even like
Hmm.
your build folder on a centralized storage.
Hmm.
We are letting game developers to deploy their entire game and store their entire game on IPFS. And
Hmm.
regarding the computing layer, we are using a cache network via Spheron, so it's completely decentralized. And you
Hmm.
will not be gonna believe, but we are actually better than centralized platform in terms
Hmm.
of performance.
Got it. Got it. So, Vish, I mean, so you're saying you started somewhere in April last year, and then you launched the product in July last year. It has been 8 9 months journey. How have you seen the traction? How's the traction been? What kind of people are coming in? What kind of games are being coming in? Any specific geographies which you are seeing which are showing a lot of interest in this category?
Yeah, so we recently went live a few weeks ago, and right now 60 plus games are live on Link Portal. 80 plus projects are already using us, including some of the giants like Lumos Lab, Want to Die,
Hmm.
Souls of Meta is also talking with us in terms of the NFT pitching part, and we have recently onboarded Convival as well.
Hmm.
So and more projects are coming onto the picture. So the kind
Hmm.
is we did a game jam, and
Hmm.
from that it's like from there itself it all started. We did a game jam in March with Spheron, and you will not gonna believe, but the total pool price was just like $500,
Hmm.
and we have received 57 applications and
Hmm.
28 plus deployments. The
Hmm.
best part is, out of those 28 plus deployments, we have received 10 deployments from a completely traditional game developers. They have not
Hmm.
deployed their game on Web3 ever. They have not integrated
Hmm.
MetaMask wallet ever. For
Hmm.
the very first time, they have done that, and within just 2 minutes. So
Hmm.
that was like our biggest validations to us and to our team. And then we got like spread with a word of mouth, and people like started using more, and like started like coming on our platform, because
Hmm.
we have like spent $0 on marketing,
Hmm.
and we are actually targeting India and Southeast Asia right now,
Hmm.
because there are like 3.41 billion gamers in the world,
Hmm.
which means like
Hmm.
every second person is actually playing the game right now.
Hmm. Hmm.
But India and Southeast Asia has a lot of like, not just like gamers, but the number of builders are also like a lot. And
Hmm.
India
Hmm.
itself has like 450 million gamers. Out of those
Wow.
450
So,
million
so it's
gamers,
an interesting
yeah.
thing, Vision. I always hear these huge numbers. I always hear these giant numbers about gaming. Probably I have never been a gamer in my life, so I really don't know. But what I wanted to understand is when people quote these, for example, and don't take me wrong. What I want to is I really want to understand how these demographics come into picture. So, for example, he said every one person in four is a gamer. So what is the definition of a gamer? Is, I think if that is defined well, then probably I would also be able to understand how does that this whole system works.
In our mind, we see gamer as with a large setup, and
Correct.
with a heavy graphics computer or laptop, and
Hmm.
they are actually playing AAA game titles, at least like Valorant, GTA 5 or something like that. But
Correct.
reality is not that.
Okay.
Out of these like 3.41 billion, 3.41 billion gamers,
Hmm.
half of the gamers are actually like playing casual games. You will not gonna
Hmm.
believe, but
Hmm.
I stay in Bangalore, right?
Hmm.
And I usually go and have coconut water,
Hmm.
because it is like very much available over here, like easily.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that play like there as well, the auntie who's actually like giving me the coconut water, she was also like playing Candy Crush.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So that kind of people, because they have to like do something like to
Then I am
just
also a
kill
gamer.
their
Then
time.
I can consider
Exactly, that is
myself
the
also
point.
as a gamer. Correct. Correct.
Exactly, that is the point.
Correct.
Like every
Correct.
single person is a gamer, because
Hmm.
they are actually like associated with some sort of game, and it
Hmm.
doesn't mean to like they have to play
Addicted
a
to gaming. I think
triple A
you're
game
right.
title.
I think it's correct. The way gamers have been positioned in our head, whether it is through media, whether it is through popular pop culture, is that somebody, a set of people wearing black clothes, playing games all the time. So you're saying anybody and everybody is a gamer, if even if there's a small game on their phone which they play. Now this makes sense. So out of these, which is the biggest age group? Which are the biggest geographies across the globe who are into gaming, one, and who are moving towards Web3 gaming. So, what are both these geographies as well as the age groups?
See, India has still a lot of time to like explore the possibilities of Web3 in gaming, but we are
Hmm.
very early, but we have like a
Hmm.
lot of potential.
Hmm.
We cannot deny the power of RMG games in India, and how
Sorry, what is
every age
RMG
group,
game?
like
What is
real
RMG
money
game? I'm
game,
sorry. Okay. Okay.
a real money game like Dream 11, MPL.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you will not gonna believe, but every age group like started playing those games just to like make more money in
Hmm.
India.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
I am actually from Patna, Bihar, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
there also, like, I can actually see people on streets that are actually playing and they are like betting
Hmm.
on Dream 11 just to like make more money.
And this is only a
So
seasonal phenomena, Vish, or this happens around the year?
around the year,
Around the
that's the
year.
best part.
Okay.
Because
Hmm.
like okay, right now IPL is going on, so people are like spending more time on Dream 11 kind of games, right?
Correct.
But just imagine like MPL has like any kind of game. They have like Ludo, they have like arcade games as
Hmm.
well, so people can actually like
Hmm.
play those games as well, and they can actually like earn a lot of
Money on
money,
that.
and they can actually like lose a lot of money as well. So
Hmm. Hmm.
it's
Correct.
actually like one of the case. But right now in Web3 gaming, I think like Vietnam, Philippines, Hong Kong,
Hmm.
amazing market.
Hmm.
Korea,
Hmm.
Japan. Like Japan is like taking a very strong steps towards blockchain and gaming as well.
Okay.
The reason is when people say that okay, why should I actually like how NFTs or NFTs in game or like Web3 game makes more sense when I can actually enjoy the current Web2 game.
Hmm.
So this statement is actually coming from West side
Hmm.
because they have not seen that kind of culture what
Craze. Correct.
Southeast Asian countries have already experienced. We
Hmm.
have witnessed Pokemon,
Hmm.
Doraemon, like we have witnessed Pokemon and
Hmm.
other card kind of games,
I think
which are
Japan
actually
and
originally
Southeast Asia
from
also
Japan. Yeah,
has a history of those comic characters. Is it called
exactly.
anime? Anime is what is it
Anime.
called?
Yeah,
Anime.
exactly.
So
Anime.
probably that's the culture which they have. Sorry, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
So that's like one thing, and
Hmm.
now like the best part is people have been like collecting those assets and have been like buying those assets since a very long time. But
Hmm.
the only difference is now they can actually unlock the true digital asset ownership inside the game,
Hmm.
which is like one of the biggest advantage. So I would say like the age group between because Web3 is like very young crowd,
Hmm. Hmm.
and a lot of people are like very early in this particular
Hmm.
ecosystem. But I would say like 16 to 26 age group is like
Hmm.
they're like very much active.
Hmm.
But at the same time you can actually like find everyone who will like betting around, not just like playing the games. For
Hmm.
example, let's say like I'm not a good gamer, I do not care
Hmm.
about like the games, right? But
Hmm.
I do care about money and business.
Hmm.
So I can just like collect the assets
Hmm.
as NFT, and
Hmm.
now I'm actually gonna hire a gamer who will gonna like represent me, and
Okay.
he
Okay.
will gonna play on behalf of me. The best
Hmm.
part is we can actually share the revenue,
Hmm.
and this is what we have been like seeing
Hmm.
in movies, animes, in cartoons,
Correct.
but now it is actually happening.
Hmm. So there is one investor and there is one player, is what you mean to say. Okay. And so Vish, since you are into deep diving into the Web3 gaming, and we have heard this uh, tagline at lot of places that next 1 billion users for Web3 will come from gaming. So why do you think that's a use case, and why? I mean, obviously gamers are extremely passionate about their games and in what they do. Why do you think they will bring the next wave of Web3 adoption into the culture? What are your views about this?
Like the answer to this question is how Ethereum started,
Hmm.
right?
Okay.
So it was more about like Vitalik lost some of the assets in one of
Hmm.
the game, and then he decided, okay, I have to like fix this, and then Ethereum started.
Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
the point is like right now, we have seen the whole wave of gaming, and it is
Hmm.
actually growing every single day.
Hmm.
Gaming industry is like 50 years old, but at the same time, every single year we are actually like looking for more.
Hmm.
Initially like it started with arcade games with a box and people actually go and play on a gaming parlor. Then they got PC or like console where they can actually like play
Hmm.
the game in their home. Then they like connected themselves like with the world like via internet, and then they now can actually like play with other players at the same time. Now all these things are just like a small aspects when it comes to the blockchain game.
Hmm.
because they just like take a data of in-game asset transfer or in-game asset transactions in 2021.
Hmm.
That market size is the total volume transaction of in-game assets was $54 billion,
Hmm.
and no one actually like owned these assets.
Hmm.
So with gaming, you're not just like owning these assets, but you're also like creating a diverse economy.
Hmm.
Right now it's happening, the cash flow is happening one way, and
Okay.
that cash flow can become diverse and more people can actually just play the games. Another amazing factor is that when it comes to the blockchain and when it comes to the decentralizations and NFTs, then actually gaming plays a major role.
Okay.
First, it has a like NFTs can could be anything. So it could be a character, it could be a animation, it could be a sound effect, it could be it could be a VFX, anything.
Hmm.
Now all these things can be be on chain, which can actually unlock a true digital asset ownership. And at the same time, people can actually like do hell lot of things. For example, right now if I'm actually creating a template, let's say like if I have created a template and if I created a game, mini games,
Hmm.
and there are like a couple of platform where people just like sell those mini games, right? Now if I sell those mini games on those platform, I'm just like getting one time payment and that's it,
Hmm.
right? But if someone just go to the portal, they can actually like upload a mini game. They can also like mint those games as an NFT. Now, if I'm like interested to like buy that particular game, I'll just gonna buy that game as an NFT. Now I'm
Hmm.
gonna host a tournament wherever I want to like host. I'm gonna like generate money, and we're gonna like share
Hmm.
that money with the so people can
Hmm.
actually like generate royalties. At the same time, I can also like generate the money with gamers at the same time.
Hmm.
So it even like makes more sense because it's more tangible. It's
Hmm.
not just it's not just it's like, and it is like more diverse when you compare with crypto, because crypto just like
Hmm.
hold a value, and but it holds like a tangible utilities,
Hmm.
uh, which people can actually like unlock in many possible ways
Hmm.
via games.
Understood. So which are the top five biggest Web3 games as of now, which you are seeing a huge popularity, and which are, I mean, and any specific categories which you think will lead this next 1 billion users?
uh, it's a tough question because we have not seen a big hit in Web3 gaming yet.
Hmm.
Because right now people are playing game, and a lot of people are actually playing game,
Hmm.
but still like the traditional gamers have not entered into the market,
Hmm.
and we cannot say that this particular Web3 is a big hit and this will gonna bring the next billion
So
gamers
what is the reason
on
why
board on
they
Web3.
why you think lot of not, I mean, why are traditional gamers not entering into the Web3 game? What do you think is the biggest challenge here? What is the biggest hindrance here?
So there are like a couple of things. First, the onboarding process is like pretty complex. People have to join the
Hmm.
MetaMask wallet, and they have to like create a MetaMask wallet. At the same time, on every transactions, they have like multiple pop-ups appear.
Ah.
So financial aspects is actually like upfront, right?
Hmm.
So that actually like ruin the whole gaming experience.
Hmm.
But yeah, infrastructure like Link is actually like solving that issues. So
Hmm.
with and even like by economy as well, because like they came up
Hmm.
with account abstractions. So let's say like if people can actually want to like get into the game, they can just
Hmm.
like get into the game via social login, and
Okay.
then all the transactions can happen like within the game ecosystem itself. At the
Understood.
same time, you have to like provide a fast transactions. Right now the
Hmm.
transactions compared to the web 2 ecosystem is a
You can't
little
wait.
slow.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
at the same time, there's one more thing is which is we have not explored the full potential of web3 gaming, because a lot of things are actually like still about to come when it comes to
Hmm.
the infrastructure level.
Hmm.
So like how you can actually like unlock the cross-chain capabilities within the game ecosystem without hampering the gaming ecosystem, like gaming experience.
Hmm.
How we can actually channelize it. There are like tons of on ramp off ramp solution out there right now,
Hmm.
but how many games have already integrated that? And right now, the major problem in the current Web3 ecosystem is people actually care about the whole financial aspect first, and put the gaming experience aside, right?
Right. Correct.
So that is like one of the biggest aspect, because like when I want to like play Fortnite, I do
Hmm.
not have to buy an NFT to play a Fortnite, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
That is the like one of the biggest part. Yeah,
Hmm.
obviously like I have to like buy the game, but
Hmm.
I can still like play the game via some other sort of way.
Which we can't
But
talk publicly.
exactly. But like even like right now, a lot of
Hmm.
gamers like people actually like prefer to buy games
Correct.
from
Correct.
Steam, from Epic Games. But
Hmm.
when they buy the game, they're actually just buying those games to like play game, right?
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
Not to like
Make
they do
money
not
out
have to
of
like
it. Correct.
pay. No, no, for
Hmm.
example, if I'm like buying a game, that's it. I do not have to like pay anything, right?
Ah, okay.
Exactly.
Got
And
it. Got it.
because I'm getting all the access
In
by
one
default,
time.
if I
Correct.
want
Hmm.
something extra inside the game, then I'm
Hmm.
actually willing to pay. And a lot of people are actually paying that.
Hmm.
So that
Hmm.
makes even like more sense. But right now, okay, you have to like play the game, you have to like buy an NFT, then you have to like buy the tokens, you have to like swap the
Hmm.
tokens. Okay, there are
Hmm.
tons of things which
Hmm.
people have to like do. And then
Correct.
they are and most of the time they end up to a phishing website. And
Hmm.
now they are not just like buying original NFT, they're
Correct.
actually like buying the fake one as well, and they're like
Their
losing the
experience
money as
goes
well,
bad. Correct. Correct. Hmm.
and their experience goes bad.
Hmm.
So all because of all these things, the like challenges. But yeah, like some amazing projects are actually
Hmm.
coming and working on it to
Hmm.
provide the same gaming experience without hampering the Web3, like without hampering the gaming experience for gamers and game developers at the same time. But
Hmm.
I think one major challenge um, which I see is like we need more simplified infrastructure,
Hmm. Hmm.
because I had a like chat with a lot of game studios and game developers. One of them actually told me that like I want my game on blockchain, but I do not want my gamers to know about it. This is
Okay.
like very strong statement,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? Because they want to explore this world, but they do
Hmm.
not want their gamers to know about it.
Hmm. Hmm. Because otherwise they will be put
Because
into that category of Web3 or blockchain game. Oh, interesting. That's an
yeah,
interesting insight. Hmm.
yeah, because like that will gonna like ruin the whole gaming
Hmm.
experience.
Correct.
So I think like but yeah, I think like 2023 gonna be like the year where we will gonna like explore more amazing Web3 game. I And to be very honest, like I really love what Animoca Brands did with Benji Bananas,
Hmm.
because Benji Bananas were like already like a very famous game
Huge
with a
game.
lot of downloads, right?
Hmm.
Like millions and millions downloads they have. They
Hmm.
just like turn into a Web3, but they have also like keep it very simple when it comes to the whole. They actually turn into a tournament kind of effect.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that even make more sense, because if you're like participating in tournament anyway, like you have to like buy a battle pass. That is
Hmm.
actually happening right now
Correct.
as well. So that even
Hmm.
like makes sense. But yeah, like to play the game, if you're like
Hmm.
need to buy the NFTs first, because then you're like actually like removing the hook effect, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
The hook effect should come that let them play, let them get
Hmm.
addicted,
And
and
then
let them
you add
explore
into
more,
things. Got it. Got
and
it.
then let them decide that okay, whether they
Hmm.
want to like go with it or not.
Right.
Right now it's more about the studios. Like the power is with the studios more, not with the
Hmm.
gamers. It's not
Hmm.
gamers first, it's the studio first.
Studios first. Got it. Got it. Great wish. And on this note, that 2023 would be the best year for Web3 gaming, and hopefully we'll see a lot of new Web3 gaming gamers coming into the system. And we wish all the best to Link. Hope you see a lot of success in this year and the coming years. And I think you're really doing a great job. I was not aware about it, and I just got to know. So it is really an amazing job which you guys are doing, and wishing you all the best.
Well, thank you so much, and I cannot deny that acknowledger will gonna go to the moon because you guys are the DNA of NFTs. So super excited to work together and explore the next big thing together. That is the whole point. But yeah, like thank you so much for inviting me. It was really nice sharing my experience and talking more about future of Web3. And I hope in our next or maybe like in your next video, you will be like playing the next big Web3 game.
Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, thank you for coming and sharing your insights with Vish and all those who are listening to this. Thank you very much for attending this live session, and we'll be back again same time Wednesday 2 p.m. BST with all of you and with a new guest and talk about more about what is happening in the Web3, what is happening to the metaverse space. So thank you everyone.